kindergarten, so it was pretty cool.
Pretty sure you're late, sir.
Let's see. Our show starts at 9:30. It's 9:30.
Sir, if you're on time, you're late.
There it is.
I can tell you've been working at Lowe's too long. What is up, Digi-Dudes and Digi-Divas? Welcome to the most digital podcast on the internet, Dad's Anime Stash. Sai, how are you?
I'm tired.
Tired? Yeah, you're working hard, man. You used to have two jobs. Now you have one, but the one you have is hard work. Mark, you're here as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I am here. I am around this week.
No need to elaborate.
He must have used up all his energy, because I could have sworn he was brown last week.
He was brown?
Yeah.
That I was brown?
Yeah. He digivolved last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in my final evolution now.
No, you're back in training.
Yeah.
You used up all your energy.
Guys, let's talk about some Digimon. We've got this week, we're going to try something new. We're going to talk about 3 episodes. We're going to talk about Sora rejoining the team. So, episode 20. Is that right?
27.
Yeah. I think I got to 29, 30. I don't know. I can only watch it with Cameron, so sometimes it slows me down.
No, it's 26. 26, 27, 28.
26. Episode 26 is called Sora's Crest of Love. And if that doesn't throw in a spoiler there, I don't know what does. So we got this episode, and the team all comes together on their little swan boat, and it is beautiful. Sai, you are a massive fan of the swan boat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty iconic.
Let me ask, do you think the swan boat is more iconic than Locomon? Or Trailmon? Or Trainmon?
Yes.
Agreed.
Because you don't see the Locomon until what, season 5, 4?
Season 4, yeah. Well,
no,
Trailmon.
3.
Locomon's
They have one
only
in 3,
movie.
right?
What?
I think they have one in 3 when they go to the digital world.
Oh, they might. Or it's going to be a while before we get there. Our team gets back together, everyone except for Sora, and then for no apparent reason, it's super important that they find Sora. They haven't thought
They're
about
also throwing shade as to why she hasn't been there.
Talk about it. You're not going to throw any shade at her?
No, I definitely was, but I just forgot that they did.
I've heard you throw a lot of shade at Sora recently.
She's pretty bad. She's pretty bad at what she does.
Interesting. So Sora is off on her journey. See, this is when we first see the data on Myotismon. Myotismon is an ultimate virus Digimon, which you wouldn't think would be that big of a deal considering we've got 7 or 6 ultimates now. You'd think they'd just beat the shit out of him, but I guess that's not going to happen.
No,
You would think.
he put the light beam through Bergemon's chest.
So Sora, her crest can't glow because
Demi Devilmon
made fun of her. I'm like, which? Come on, man.
Yeah,
listen.
There's so many reasons. Again, there are reasons for Tai disappearing and them breaking up is very, yeah. But yeah, hers in particular is like.
But when they show her all depressed and stuff, like sitting in the corner. But she's been running around fixing things.
Yeah, she turns into like a random ninja where she just appears to solve the problem and then disappears again.
She's always there. Let me tell you something, guys. Do you know what I would do if a fucking what the hell's going on here? If a little fucking beach ball with wings flew up to me and told me I was a loser, I would fucking pop it. Okay,
I'd probably agree with him.
I would rip Demi Devimon in half. Like, come on, Sora, you know.
But I just want to know why she believed him, and then she goes around and fixes everyone else's problem.
Yeah, it's like if she really
Yeah.
believed she was a loser, why would she even try?
And her defense is like, my mom was trying to protect me, and I said bad words to her, so I can't love.
Yeah, because my mom wouldn't let me play soccer, so I told her I hate her flowers. How dare I?
Holy shit.
Let me tell you something. Sai,
Your flowers are stupid.
let's say, let me give you an example here. Let's say your parents owned a glass blowing shop, and you didn't want to blow glass, and you said you hate blowing glass. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with not following in your parents' footsteps. My kid wouldn't even use the bathroom after I used it today, so I get it.
Yeah.
You don't have kids to make another version of yourself. You have a kid because you didn't realize birth control doesn't work when you're on antibiotics.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know birth control existed.
So Flymon shows up. Do you know what's interesting about Flymon, guys? He's a fucking bee.
Okay.
I can think of a way better name for Flymon.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. I think it's because he flies, though.
Yes, so does a bee.
Yeah.
So Flymon looks like a bee, and Flymon beats up everyone. But then Bergermon comes in and saves him, but Sora runs away like she's in a Hoobastank song.
She did.
Then we find out Demi Devimon was like, "Oh, you're a loser," and
apparently she was trying to hide from him.
So she tells the story, and Ty blasts off this killer Beanie Baby reference. He's like, "That's all? I thought you were going to say something serious, like they were going to stop making those little beanbag toys." Timely. See, let me tell you a story, Mark. Back in the early 2000s and late 90s, they had these things called Beanie Babies, right?
They still have them.
Everyone was sure.
I remember Beanie Babies.
They were the next big thing. Okay, they were investments in the future, but it turns out they weren't.
No, they definitely weren't.
They definitely were not.
They all tanked.
Then they found out that they were all stuffed with spider eggs, and all the spiders hatched.
Were they?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
you're a liar.
So I've been joining in with you guys when you make fun of Sora, but I kind of get the journey. Okay, I do. It's sloppy, it is, but I kind of get it. It reminds me of Sai. Are you familiar with the poet Pablo Neruda?
No.
He believed that no one was born with a soul, that you have to earn one through thought and trial and prayer, much like Kesha. So that's kind of how Sora was. She had to earn her crest. And she had it harder than anyone, except no one talks about the fact that TK's crest hasn't activated yet.
A lot of people's crest hasn't activated. Joe's hasn't.
Joe's has.
It has?
Yes. Last week.
Oh.
You were there. We talked about it.
Probably. I didn't remember seeing Zudamon.
That's interesting. I think you'd remember something like that.
I know, right?
So the team gets back together and they decide to sleep. And then Demi Devimon comes up and he throws a dart at Sora, right? And Biomon's like, I'm just going to jump in front of it, when Biomon could have easily knocked the dart away.
Yeah.
What is with the drama?
Soap opera.
Yeah. You need some sort of drama going on.
So then obviously Biomon's sick, but a fucking carriage flies through the sky and drops a coffin out that has Myotismon in it. It's like, oh my god, Myotis! Like, is he Jared Way from freaking My Chemical Romance? What is happening here?
No, he's selling his brand.
It's definitely a brand.
Man. Well, let me tell you this. I heard something once, and it's that you can do whatever you want when no one come up your ass. And I guess that's the point here.
Yeah.
He comes down and he whoops everyone's ass.
Pretty much.
Yep. Pretty flamboyantly.
Until Sora has a mother-daughter moment. And Biomon's like, Sora, why can't you understand? And Sora realizes that her mother cared about her all along, which did not seem to be the problem because Sora felt like she was the problem and not her mother. But that's okay. We're not going to focus on that. We got to keep moving the plot forward.
Yeah.
Garurumon is this ultimate vaccine type Digimon, and she is fucking huge, and also clearly not a girl in any way, shape, or form because she has pecs and no breasts.
Yeah.
Not even any titties. And so they all run away, and Myotismon makes no effort to stop them and doesn't chase them, but says they won't escape next time. He could have stopped them this time.
Good.
He was tired. The sun was coming up.
Dude, you got knocked back like 2 feet and gave up.
Nah, he was tired. He just woke up. He was grumpy.
That would have been like Mike Tyson tapping out after Holyfield tapped him on the shoulder.
I mean, probably would have been better for him had he done that.
Now there's some foreshadowing here, though. Well, yeah, because of the ear biting. But then he couldn't sell those those pot gummies shaped like ears. Because Myotismon, he attacks and he says, "The 7 of you are no match for me." He puts a lot of emphasis on the 7.
Yeah, he just can't count good.
Well, there's 7 of them. There's 7 digidestined teams. What he's implying is there's an 8th digidestined. If they were to find that one, they would be a match for them. Which leads us right into our next episode, which is episode 27. Thank you. It's called The Gateway to Home. Some more foreshadowing aired September 12th, 1999. That was Mark's birthday. Jedi tells that there's a 8th kid. He's like, there's an 8th digidestined, but I forgot who it was. Jedi, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's pretty old, though.
God.
He's pretty old.
Yeah, but at
I
some
don't
point...
care. Get your shit together, bro.
Yeah.
This is important.
But is it not too late? Shouldn't he have told them that? Like, hey, where's the 8th one when he first saw them?
He should have told them that a while ago. That's true. And he could have wrote down the 8th one's name. Would have been real handy when fucking Ty went back to the real world and stood next to her for 2 days straight. Jedi really fucks up the group, man.
Especially when you licks that girl.
Shows up, yeah. Every time he shows up, there's usually something weird going on.
So,
just wait till he licks that girl.
Yeah, that's not him, as we've talked about. But yeah,
it looks like him.
Not really. It looks like season 2 Jedi, which I'm all.
I like young Jedi.
Happens. So Myotismon knows about the 8th digidestined, and he's going to head to the real world and kill her with murder. But he has.
Why didn't he just kill PK?
Yeah, that's still a good plan. It really is. Like, just drown the kid. There's nothing he can do. Or you know what? You're in the digital world. Just cyberbully him.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of did.
He did. That's true.
Yeah.
We meet one of Sai's favorite Digimon, Nanimon, who's a champion virus type Digimon. Now, Sai, you said Nanimon was quite the looker.
No, I said he's a great drinker.
A great drinker, yes. But we also meet two of Mark's favorite Digimon, Punk Agumon and Reggae Palmon.
Which, that's not Punk.
You don't think that's Punk?
It's Bob Ross.
You don't think an afro is Punk?
I mean, not that afro.
Who's your favorite? You don't think Bob Ross was Punk?
No.
Define Punk, bro. Let's hear it.
Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam is Punk.
I don't know.
If Pearl Jam is Punk, so is friggin' Aerosmith.
Old Nirvana? Is that more grunge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking grunge too.
More grunge, yeah.
CM Punk?
CM Punk? No. Straight Edge isn't Punk. Straight Edge is a cry for attention.
But isn't that what Punk is?
A cry for attention?
Yeah.
No. Punk is selling your lackluster music skills as a style.
That kind of hurt.
That's how it is.
Kind of cut deep.
It hurts because it's true, Sai.
No, it hurts because it's better than ska.
Nothing's better than ska. All right. Do you know what ska is? Ska is when you're kind of high. When you're kind of high, and you find some mozzarella sticks in your freezer.
Okay, I thought ska was when you're pretty bad at a lot of things, and you just add trumpets to it.
Okay. Trumpets are the peak of humanity.
I mean, true.
Have you ever played Trombone Champ?
No.
Not that game specifically. I played a real trombone, but not that game.
Why would you do that? That seems like the biggest waste of time ever.
That's why you got bullied in high school.
That's why I learned karate to defend his trombone.
Oh man, the trombone players are gonna come after us.
Okay. What were we talking about?
Trombones and ska.
Oh yeah, we meet Gatomon.
Oh wait, we didn't talk about Reggae Palmon.
What do you want to talk about?
She had nice locks.
She looked good.
Yeah,
she did.
Not bad.
I like how that worked.
Do you want to argue what reggae is?
No, she was pretty spot on. She's a plant after all.
I'm no expert in reggae.
Me neither, but she's a plant.
I like it. I like what you're doing. We meet Gatomon, who's a champion of the vaccine or free virus. Yeah. Gatomon, also known as Tailmon sometimes. And very important, there's a black Gatomon.
I like Black Gatomon. Black Gatomon's thick.
Yeah. Kept everything moving.
Yeah.
Black Gatomon is just Gatomon, but black, if you didn't know.
Yeah. He also has a hat. And he's a mailman. Black Gatomon in Ghost Game delivered the notes.
Oh, yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
The only time the plot ever moved forward is because Black Gatomon was there.
That means he's the main character.
Gatomon's pretty important. So let's put a pin on Gatomon and remember this kitty cat forever. We find out that the gate to the real world is in Myotismon's castle, which is super convenient.
I thought you were going to say his mouth for some reason. What? I don't know, Josh.
I don't know what is going on with you, man.
I don't know either. I think I had too much orange soda.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, that is possible.
From the Numamon. Nanimon, we find out he's an alcoholic because the bubbles fill him up and he gets silly.
Yeah.
And Myotismon has a deck of cards in his wacky upside down, inside out castle.
Yeah.
And then the digidestined, some other stuff happens, but that's just middle stuff. We don't care about that. The digidestined finally get to Myotismon, and he's like, "Who are you? Do you work for me?" Like, dude, look, let's be real. He knows who the digidestined are. He was just,
He's bullshitting.
he just like, boom. He's like, "You're nothing." Let me tell you a story, Sai. I used to work at Lowe's, right? Did I tell you that?
No.
I used to work at Lowe's, and one time I was in the front office, and some girl with green hair was like, "Hey, I need to get my check." And I didn't know who she was, so I said, "What's your name, green hair?" And she told me her name, and I got her check, and I handed her a check, and I said, "Here's your check, green hair," letting her know that all she was green hair. I made her feel like a clown. That's what he did. That's what Myotismon did to them.
That doesn't sound like something a Lowe's employee would do.
Well,
Why?
I don't know.
You say that, but
I was tired of green hair. And then he calls them the Digi-Doomed. That was good too. You don't think so?
No, I said I didn't even remember that.
Oh man, he was good. Gatomon shows up and she kicks everyone's ass.
Handedly.
Yeah, he's like, where is this power later when we need it?
Yeah. Oh, she did it better than Myotismon.
Yeah. And then we finally meet Digidestined, which is like Myotismon, but is not quite Myotismon and is a statue sometimes. Right?
Oh yeah.
Which one was that?
The champion virus. Little statues turn into Digidestined. It's not that important because Metal Greymon uses his titty missiles and kills them all.
I mean, that's the ultimate move.
Titty
oh
missiles.
Yeah, those weird. Yeah.
The weird titty missiles.
Yeah.
And it's even weirder when he goes, "Got milk?" afterwards.
That is a cool catchphrase.
It is a great catchphrase.
That could be in an action movie.
Yeah.
Should be.
And then the doors are closing and Gatomon's just like, "See you fuckers." And they all get trapped there.
Yeah.
Gatomon was so cool back in the day.
She was. Until you find out about her stepdad.
Yeah. Well, we don't yet. So then the next episode, right? This is a big one. It's all in the cards. Aired September 19th, 1999, Sai's birthday. It's when Genai lures 7 children to his house in the middle of a lake. Now, his house is in the middle of a lake.
Is he Master Roshi?
Because of the implication. Now, obviously, you know, if a woman's at his house in the middle of the lake and she says no, it's no. I mean, if she said no, it's a no. But she's not going to say no because of the implication.
That he's Master Roshi.
So Genai's definitely not creepy. He definitely is never going to lick any of these kids later. So they all go to Genai's house and then immediately just scream as many questions at him as loud as they can, as quickly as possible. Like, what do you want from the dude?
The name of the 8th Digidestined.
Well, yeah. Well, you have to say it one at a time.
Yeah.
You take turns. You ask your questions. So instead of answers, he gives them cards. I wrote Diffimon cards. I think I meant Digimon. I think that's a typo.
Maybe.
It could be right.
Okay. So he gives them 10 cards, but there's only 9 slots. So one of the cards is fake. But which one?
Wait. He gave him the cards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Including the fake one.
Including the fake one.
What?
because he's a shitty person. He's not even a real person. And this is when we find out that there are many, many other worlds, apparently.
And Ty is a shitbag. Oh,
well,
no, that's
we
a
don't
little
find that
later.
out for a minute.
That's a
So
little
he
later.
tells them there are many, many other worlds, which actually there are, right? So we know. I guess we could consider. We can consider every season a different world because they all come together in fusion. We've got the Dark Ocean. We've got the Imagination world that Akuba creates in season 2. So yeah, who knows, man? Infinite worlds.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them is the Marvel universe. Maybe Spider-Man's a Digimon.
And you never know.
Isn't that the
We find
Kugamon?
out yeah, good call. We find out that Genai is essentially a Digimon without attributes.
Really?
No one's shocked by that. We'll move on, I guess. He
I know.
talks
I'm
about
shocked.
I'm shocked too. All Digimon are either data, virus, or vaccine. He doesn't explain what that means, and he doesn't explain that that's not true. Because we've seen many Digimon that were either non-typed or free. So none of that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they go back to the castle. Metal Kabuterimon pops up. I'm sorry, Mega Kabuterimon. I spelled Kabuterimon so wrong here, but you know, I had to just write stuff as it was happening. And he eats all the Dividramon's assholes. He takes them out, and that makes the castle stop being spinny.
That's true.
And then they all decide that Ty is the leader, which is interesting.
And they build him up, and he takes it just for him to go, Izzy's going to do it.
Now, here's the thing. That was a good decision, man. Like,
I mean, yeah,
a good leader knows that they are not always the best person for the job.
They will delegate. He
You gotta
delegated
delegate
the shit out of that.
Well, to be fair,
He
Matt
delegated
technically
it to someone who
delegated
wasn't
it to
fucking
Ty
stupid.
first.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
they should not have put Ty in charge. They're all just like, Ty, you're the best for the job.
Yeah.
And then
He's
Mimi's
based on what? They're like, I don't
wanna
know.
go home.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know. You disappeared and we all gave up on life. So you're in charge now.
Did we skip the part where TK says Sora reminds him of his mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't that important, but you could have
It
brought
was
it up.
weird though, right?
It's not that weird.
Okay.
TK's kind of dumb, so who cares?
He is.
I have a theory about TK.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in a minute. So they've got the cards, and we find out either the Gomamon or the Agumon card is fake. But Ty has to make the decision, but he's got to make it quick because fucking Dukugamon is a virus champion, and he's there, and he's got like viruses and shit on him. Why do they keep sending champions after these guys? A champion's not going to beat them.
Yeah, no. And why do they split? That also begs the question: Why do
That's
they
not
struggle?
true.
Why do they always
They
struggle?
literally
so much?
just got beat by Telmon.
They always struggle so much against one champion. Like they'll all digivolve into their champion forms, and it'll be like 6-on-1, and they still struggle.
Telmon beat him.
Like,
She's a champion.
That's true. I'll give you that. But why waste their time? They can go ultimate.
Dokugamon's pretty sick though. It's pretty ugly.
Kugamon's pretty fucking dead now.
I hate Kugamon. So
let's talk about this. The only song they have for this season is Hey Digimon. Hey Digimon is a banger, but I just don't feel like it's always the most appropriate song to be playing in these tense moments. It does not add to the tension in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I will say they do have more songs in season 2, but none of them add to the tension either.
Yeah.
I don't think tension is what they were going for.
I think they were trying to,
I
considering
think they were
were in a
trying to
castle
sell
falling
toys.
apart and they had to pick the correct card. So Ty essentially decides that the Agumon card is fake, but he decides it's fake because he wants to keep Agumon's card because Agumon's his bro.
No,
And
that's a lie.
That's-
We clearly see him do 50-50.
I thought he said the other. I thought he said the other one was fake.
No,
No, he left the Gomamon on the.
Oh, gotcha.
he took Agumon's card, which we never see again. But could have been.
He
a good
literally
call.
did eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and then later
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes. And then later he goes, I kept it because you were my friend. You didn't know that. They were flipped upside down.
He's a liar. He's a piece of shit. So they do it. They did it. They made it home. They made it back to Japan, but things aren't all peachy keen because the bad guys are there, and so is Wizardmon.
Yeah, apparently they're worried about Myotismon going to the park.
Yeah, that's where kids are. So we're fading out. We're fading out our last scene, and Matt is holding TK, right? And TK is the size of a baby when he's holding him. Like TK's size changes so much throughout the series. It fluctuates up and down to whatever they need for him to be in the drawing, I guess.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he's a Digimon. Because, like, you know how all the Digimon, they're never drawn the same size twice?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Because there's one episode, I think it was last week, where Bergermon is like huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they're constantly changing.
And that's it, guys. That's the end of the Digimon we watched. What did we watch? 29?
8.
29, yeah. Dude, 28?
28 was the last one we watched.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah. So I think I'm one. Yeah, I think I stopped at 29.
Yeah. So next week, we're going to be talking about Return to Heightened View Terrace, Almost Home Free, and the 8th Digivice. These are some big ones, guys.
We're getting
Things
there.
are coming to a head.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
battle for the real world and the digital world.
I can't wait till we see Bakuman again.
You just love Bakuman.
I do. I forgot that he had the coolest human disguise.
That was not a good disguise.
It was better than Cockatrimon's.
I mean, yeah.
No, it wasn't. Cockatrimon's was way better.
You're right. It wasn't, but he at least he held on to his disguise longer, is what I meant to say.
That's true.
He didn't wear his disguise, and then as soon as he saw the kids take his disguise off.
Yeah, like what the fuck was the point of that Cockatrimon? You big dumb idiot.
His made no sense at all.
All right. So what do you guys got going on? Anything? Any other? You guys watching any anime?
I watched Pantheon. Does that count?
No.
It's pretty good.
I watched
Is
a
that
lot
anime?
of random one season isekai stuff. Watched what was it? Strongest general in the Demon Lord's army is a human.
Oh man. I don't know what that is.
I watched all 2 seasons of Ishura, I think, last week or this week.
What else did I watch?
Pretty good. What else did I watch?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I watched it.
I've been watching Sakamoto Days.
I watched the first episode and then I gave up on that.
It's fine.
You keeping up with the Red Ranger Isekai?
No, I keep forgetting about it, and every time I'm like, I need to watch the second episode.
It's as stupid as the first.
I know. I don't expect it to be good. So I kind of forgot about Shangri-La Frontier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get back into watching.
I'm a few episodes behind on that one.
It's good. The second season is just as good as the first, really.
Oh, it is. I'm at the part where they switch to the gamer girl.
I'm not
I'm
there
on
yet.
that. Oh, you're not? Oh.
No. I just finished
You remember how they just stopped and was playing another game at one time?
Yeah, I just finished that.
Okay, well, later on they're going to just stop doing whatever they're doing, go back and have an episode about Pentagon and the monk.
I like it. I like the
So,
free
yeah.
flowing style.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's fun.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna call it a week. We'll be back here some other time in the future. I'm not gonna promise it's a week because we flow like water. We're breezy.
Exactly. We'll get there when we get there.
We're very Bruce Lee like.
Yeah.
We have we're beholden to no one, and time means nothing to us.
Exactly.
I don't even know what today is.
Mark, would you like to end the podcast with a traditional song?
Yeah, I got you.
Make sure there's a trombone in it.
Do you still have a trombone?
I didn't. I never had one.
So how did you play the trombone?
He found one.
Yeah, no, when I was
one.
No, back in middle school, my middle school like made you take band,
and you bullied the kid into giving you his trombone.
No, you had to
and then you got bullied in high school for owning a trombone.
Yeah,
that's
you had
terrible.
to try try different instruments or some shit. But no, you made it this week as we reviewed some Digimon, and you're gonna wait till next week. You're gonna pop that old DVD back in. You're gonna wait while we review some more Digimon episodes. But this time it's gonna be in the real world. So crazy.
It's gonna be the fall and the rise and fall of Diddy.
Exactly.
Topical.
Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, I guess.